All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Rethink Gaming's Tuesday Night RPGs featuring Curse of Strahd played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, please consider joining Rethink Gaming on Patreon or checking out our stuff on DM's Guild. Let's begin. All right. Last time we had just finished the shenanigans at Berez. We had looted the treasure, recovered the Strahd dummy, and we're now considering our next move.
And we recovered them too, I believe.
Which one?
The one that was Araga's floorboards.
Oh yeah, Micah skillfully grabbed that one.
Very deftly.
Yeah.
I got the job done. That's what matters.
Yeah,
You know-
can maybe call it that, yeah.
Hearing you try to explain it like that accurately represents how it happened.
Yep. Alrighty. Well,
I think we were heading towards
Hey.
Velaki to rest, weren't we?
I
You
think
guys are
so, yeah.
aware of the antelope in Ice Age when the Sabretooth's like running after him, and
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
the antelope kind of just like tips on his toes and stuff as he's like running away.
Can you be an antelope now?
That's what I feel like that's what I did with the elk thing. I just wanted to throw that out there that's what I had in mind.
Okay.
Alright then.
Couldn't find it. I was gonna
Flex,
send it a
but
picture to the
okay.
group chat or to the Discord last time and couldn't find it.
so we did just level up. So
We did
really
indeed.
we don't really need to go back and rest.
Well, but it's like, at the point in the day where like probably by the time we got through Velaki, it would be time to go to sleep, right?
But I thought we were wanting to go do the paladins that are right here with us.
I mean,
I figured we would get all 3 gems first and then worry about that after.
yeah. It's not like they're going anywhere.
No, but I mean we already like are right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably just as difficult later as it is now.
No.
If nothing else, we can stop in and peek at what the situation is fully before we.
I mean, you can. No one else is sneaky.
You know,
so...
I always feel like we're like, hey, you know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll take a look, and if something goes wrong, we'll leave. And all the times we've done that has led to a
Not
fight.
able to
We just fought.
Yeah.
We angered the house last time.
Yeah.
Just saying. I mean, we are right here.
I vote we go to Barovia, acquire last Le Gem, return Le Gems, and check off a big objective off of our.
We have a gem, right?
We have a gem in our possession.
Mhm.
The Martikovs.
And the wizards have one of theirs, yeah.
Yeah, at the winery have
Okay.
one, and then the last gem is over in the basement of the Church of Barovia.
Yeah, but
Well,
here's my worry about going over there.
Yeah, huh?
He already desperately wants us at the castle.
Uh-huh.
After
Yeah.
we knew, and I don't really want to go waltzing by the castle quite yet.
Well, we'll
I
have
don't
to go
think-
over there at any time.
yeah, we have to go over there at some point to get to the last gem.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Is like this tome. The paladins have something that might help us in case something goes wrong about walking by the castle.
I don't.
No,
Because they
would help us against the castle? Having the Martikovs as backup.
Yeah.
Can't do that till we get the gems. They don't care either way, but I feel like we should do the thing that we know we can do, which is swish swish go care his son swish swish.
No. I agree.
Bob, I apologize. My internet crashed. Can you clear my character in? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Ooh, alrighty, we're good to go. So what's the move?
So from everything I understand, the paladins are going to be an absolute pain to try and fight through because they reanimate. And I don't
Well, yeah,
know.
but didn't we decide that they don't reanimate instantly, or
Well,
could be
didn't we hear
weeks?
that like some reanimate like quickly, some don't?
Yeah, but
is
statistically
what I
speaking, we
remember.
could probably kill them all.
I don't know if statistics will really help us here.
I think it's too big of an unknown on when they animate.
Yeah, but the thing is, the specific item according to the card we're going to get is a powerful force for good and protection. Holy symbol of great hope. And I
Yep, we've
just
already
think,
got that one.
We already have that one.
We already have that one. The one we're
That's
going
the holy
for.
symbol of Ravenkind.
We're going for
oh, yeah, I
a
had that
card of
backwards.
history,
Yeah.
of ancient knowledge.
I do like some knowledge,
Knowledge is cool,
but
but
we're already doing a thing, so I think we should finish that thing.
Say no to Power Raven.
We've gotten to the point where we've started like 60 side quests, and now they're just all in our quest log, and we need to like finish a few of them.
I would
before
rather
we get
finish
more.
this real quick.
And by finishing this real quick, you mean paladins?
No,
What does he
no.
mean?
We go to the village of Barovia, get the other gem, and then bring the gems back to the Martikars.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I got
So
those mixed up. I thought paladins meant gem. Okay, let's go get the gem
No.
then.
Yeah.
Let's go do that. What are we waiting for?
Because, like, to be honest, we don't really even need to cure his son to get the gem. That's just how we're
Correct.
gonna get in. Once we're
Yeah.
down there, we grab the gem, and then we do whatever with the son, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. So like what the holy water or whatever it is that we have like might cure him, but it
It
might not.
should.
So
But he's an elongated case. Like, it's kind of iffy.
yeah. No, I think we should go to Valaki and rest and then head to Barovia.
Lucky, stay the night, in the morning, Barovia. Plans.
Yeah,
Agreed?
agreed.
Sounds great.
Okay. So Valaki is a quick trip and relatively uneventful. They are preparing for the Festival of the Fallen God.
Of course they are.
Sounds interesting.
Building a big wicker man in the middle of town square.
Does the Matakubs know anything about the Fallen God? Why? What's so special about the Fallen God?
Inquiring, the family has never heard of this before, and they just know better than to ask, because that's how you get a donkey on your head and put in the stocks.
Got it.
Okay.
So anything beyond resting?
I don't have any other business. I mean, we have the gems. I have
Oh.
the gems
I mean,
in my inventory if we need to acquire currency.
Yeah. We could just inform these Martikovs that Baba Leslaga is no longer a hair or a pain in anybody's butt,
Yeah, we could.
and see if they know anything about
Um,
her demons.
is
What do we mean
is
by no longer?
Davian
She's
the
dead.
like leader
Is she?
Martikov? Is he in Valaki or
He's not. He's at the winery.
okay?
I mean, as far as we know, she's dead. We
She
investigated.
disappeared into bugs.
Yeah, I mean that's like kind of close to dead, right?
Well, that's why I was also going along the lines of is, have this happened before? We should ask them. Because if they've been
We
fighting,
could.
if they've been fighting her for a long time, Maybe these Martikovs know something about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Erwin doesn't really know much about Baba the Saga. His family's struggles with her have been since he was exiled.
That's okay. Well, fear no more that your family be addled by her. She is gone to the best of our abilities.
That is wonderful news. Thank you.
Oh, she also captured a bunch of the things, and we set them free. So
Were ravens?
I didn't want to say that word, but sure.
Well,
He casts you a knowing glance and refills your cup.
I drink heartily into the night. It's awkward because I'm at a drink now. Oh.
Okay, so the night passes uneventfully, and you're met with a cold, brisk, misty morning in Vallaki.
is there anything that anyone needs to do? I mean, I have the gems, but I don't know if we need to sell them yet.
Up
Let's
to you,
see.
dog.
I'm
Can
good
I
on
buy some
arrows.
wine while we're here?
Yeah, I really, unless we as a group want more like healing potions, if we can find some here in town.
Honestly, that would probably
I
be just nice.
Well, didn't we look here and they didn't like nowhere that we looked had healing potions, or did we even look in
We can look
Valak?
again. Yeah.
We could look, but it seems like we looked in Valaki and they didn't. But I don't remember looking in Barovia. Maybe we didn't look in Village of Barovia.
So the
I've got
Hunter's
one.
Supply Shop down by the square is the one you went to. Upon going to revisit that, you see that it is vacant. The door has been smashed in, and the shop thoroughly looted.
Is this the guy I bought all my arrows from?
It is.
Ah. Hey, Rolesk.
That's me, dog.
Can
What's
we
up?
get a sneaky spell for a second?
Sure, dog.
Alright.
I'll just plan on following him wherever he goes.
Well, I
Within 30 feet.
want to check the silver stash.
Okay. Well, it
I want to
is casted. I don't know.
stealthily check the silver stash to make sure nobody's watching that I'm checking the spot.
Okay. Give us a check.
Okay. Skills. Who- Ah. So that would be a 21.
Okay. So you creep inside as though a shadow. Finding where the silver stash was is not difficult, for all of the shattered wood and blood dried around it. Seems someone has beaten you to it.
Ah, that is unfortunate.
There
Is
is
does this
sorry,
appear to be human blood or is it?
yes, an entire person's blood
Oh,
Oh, that's
dried.
not normal.
The shop has
Um,
been picked clean. All that's left now are a few burlap sacks, some odd bits of twine, but all of the valuables were taken. You can tell by the blood pattern the valuables must have been removed after the murder because there are some voids in the blood pattern.
I wonder what all he told him. That's does not bode well for us. For me, I guess.
hopefully he told them nothing.
Well,
Wait,
apparently
so we
he told him
know.
about the stash. So
Do we know who did this?
No idea.
Like,
I'd imagine
okay,
it was inhuman because there's a whole person's amount of blood in there.
can I
So-
see do like a
Yeah.
perception or whatever to
It's a
see
great time.
what
Or
happened here?
investigation.
Investigation.
Either.
Actually, I would hate to do an investigation.
Either one.
Oh, great. Okay. Well,
Go for an
I
investigation.
will also
I can go for investigation for sure.
So I was
I
going
will
to say
also try
the,
some
the sheer
investigating.
amount of blood makes
Damn
it
it.
hard to focus on anything else. But Kalu notices wide, deep claw marks, probably made by a 4-inch or greater claw in roughly the shape of a human hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about survival?
Certainly.
See
I
if
would
you
love
can
to just.
identify the claw marks.
How about that? There we go. Just
Yeah,
to see like
so
what animal or what specifically did it. If I
no
could do.
known animal is capable of
'Kay.
making those marks.
So
Well,
we're
we
looking like
we do know that this is a vampire spawn hideout, don't we? We got attacked, and Rictavio warned us about them at the coffin shop, correct?
Yes, coffin maker shop.
So I'd imagine this is the work of them attempting to rid the land of weapons.
Probably, yeah.
And
Should probably eventually get rid of that whole coffin making shop business situation.
Yeah.
but you see, the last
That's
time we
important.
fought them, we got our stuff pushed in a little bit. So
Well, the last time we fought them, Ismark died.
a person died last time we fought. So and like
In a lot
died.
bigger area, and like the sun in a concentrated area is probably a better idea.
Yeah. Like a person died, not like Barovia died, came back as something else died. He died.
Well,
Well,
how do
he
we?
turned to a
Oh, yeah.
vampire. So
That's. I was gonna say, how do we know he didn't like turn into something else? But yeah, he was a vampire. He
he was a vampire.
got sunned.
So unless y'all want to go through that experience, I don't think we should be messing with that right now. I just wanted to get his silver if it was here, and that seemed to be a pretty closely guarded secret. And it's not here, so that means that they probably beat the information out of him, most likely. Does the rest of
mean,
the
if we're
shop look as
worried
fresh
about-
as the silver spot?
No, the front door got that treatment, and the silver spot got that treatment.
Yeah, so they probably knew whereabout it was from him.
I mean, I don't think we have to worry so much about like having the silver because I think we all have a bunch of silver pieces. So like, if we desperately need silver, we have
Right.
some. Like I
Also,
have 70 on me.
I was just gonna get it as like a backup supply. That way we would have a
Yeah.
lot more. But what
Yeah.
I'm worried about at this point is that he told them where he got some of his silver from, which means that would make
That
us
could be a
targets.
problem, but hopefully they just like slaughtered him and didn't ask
Hopefully.
questions.
Maybe. That's a very big open end though.
If it was like vampire spawn like we had fought at the end though, they didn't seem very intelligent.
It
No.
didn't seem like they were up for a conversation.
Yeah.
Well,
There's nothing we
obviously,
can do about it, so we shouldn't worry about it.
I'm just bringing it to the group's attention. But hey, guess what? No health pots here, so we should move on.
Yeah, we should probably go to Village of Barovia. I don't think we ever checked a shop at the Village of Barovia, did we?
Did you guys want to check around and see if there are any other potential shops here for that, or
Like an alchemy shop, maybe?
maybe this was just a hunting supply shop?
Yeah.
sure.
That's where I got my arrows, and they're gone.
So a brief visit to the shops around town show that no one is selling supplies of that type anymore. A few of them had supplies on offer, but those shelves are all bare right now.
Oh.
Did anybody know where the closest shop that might have something like that be? In the village or in Kresk, maybe? I don't know.
No, there are no shops to speak of in Kresk, but there is a shopkeeper in the village of Barovia who's known to drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
How hard of a bargain?
He's a very shrewd man. Difficult to deal with.
Gotcha.
Sounds like your kind of man, Kalu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should probably get headed out to Village of Barovia then.
Yep. I've got no more business here. Do you want to stop by the windmill as like a check to make sure nobody else has started to try and inhabit it? Any
mean-
more hags or anything?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. I figure since we're passing by, we should. But if you're not worried about it, I won't be worried about it.
So yeah, I guess we're just gonna head to Village of Barovia then.
Yeah, I've got no more business.
Okay. On the road we go. I was just looking at the table I wanted. Okay, so you travel down the Valaki, or down the old Zvalich Road, winding through the forests. You come upon the old bone grinder, standing rather solemnly on the hill. You head through the great gates of Barovia toward the castle. The road forks. There is a black carriage parked at the fork of the road, pointed east. It's drawn by two black horses that snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. As you approach, the side door of the carriage swings open silently.
We're just gonna ignore that, right, guys?
I'm gonna wave and walk on by.
Probably for the best.
You
All right, you head over the bridge near the Sayre Falls where you can hear rushing water.
Oh.
Through the mist comes a skeletal warhorse and a rider, both clad in ruined chain mail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light.
Is it riding by us or riding at us? Can we tell?
Riding directly toward you, but you're on the road.
Well, fair.
I'm gonna get off the road.
Try to let this man's pass.
Yeah.
The horse rides hard past your location. The skeletal rider turns its head and stares at you as it rides past.
Moloki Dookie.
Seems a bit rude. It's not nice to stare.
Okay. The path winds back into the forest on the other side of the falls, and you pass the opportunity to head down to the Serpool encampment. You cross one more bridge over the Ilvis River, and you can see the village of Barovia rising in the distance. Who is leading the party? Who's walking out front?
probably be Mr. Doorman.
Yeah, Mr. Archibald.
Okay,
Be the
Mr.
dragon.
Archibald, give me a survival check, please.
That.
Nice. You spot a wolf trap. Its steel jaws caked with rust. Someone has carefully hidden the trap under a thin layer of pine needles and deuterius.
What you looking at, Archibald?
Trap.
Can I roll
Concealed.
something to see if I can like undo that trap if we need to, or how to get over it or whatever?
Well, is it on the road?
It is on
Is
the
it on the road?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So like, can I see like the boundaries of it or something
Yeah.
off of a perception?
Yeah, Archibald
Uh,
can easily point it to you. You want to try and disarm or retrieve said trap?
Yeah, I just want to see like how to disarm it, like how to do it. You want to survival just to see like what?
Yeah.
I just would have got a stick and triggered it.
Well,
You can put on the safety or you can trigger it safely. Either way.
let's just I'd say let's just like put it on the safety and leave it because I don't want to mess with. We could trigger it, I guess, but I don't want to make a bunch of noise.
Okay.
I mean, to the group, I say that.
I mean, makes no difference to me. If it's on the road, that's a little weird.
Yeah,
It is a bit
But-
strange.
we can either destroy it and be good people, or we can
Well, I
disarm
don't
it.
think we should destroy it. I think we just trigger
Just-
it.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not for a good reason that it's there.
Oh no, but I think we should throw it off into the woods somewhere, and after we trigger
Alright. Perfect.
it, if they really wanted it, and they wanted to use it somewhere else, that's fine.
Okay.
In my experience, traps out in the open like that are just bad juju.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
Part
yeah,
of me says
Is-
we don't mess with it whatsoever and just go around it.
Can I see anybody around us? Is there anybody around us at all?
No,
Like
you
in
don't
the
see anyone
lurking.
around. Nope, no one you can see.
Okay. Should I roll perception on it or no? Just leave it alone.
I say we just leave it alone.
just leave it alone. We could just like.
Well, somebody else is
Walk
bound to
around
step
it.
in it if it's on the road.
Yeah. Let's get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
We're good people.
And if
Okay,
you're really
so you're
worried
gonna-
about something terrible happening, just throw a rock at it.
Yeah. If I don't sense or if I don't like see anybody around or anything like that, I would love to dispose of this.
It's just a
Destroy
trap.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Or it could be a red herring.
You do
I don't-
that thing.
Okay. Perfect. On we go.
Okay, just a short walk further, and you arrive at the village of Barovia,
Nice.
much
About,
as you left it.
About what time is it now?
It is getting pretty close to the end of the day. Well, you walked from Valaki, so no, it's probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
We should probably go straight to the church then, don't you think?
If you want to, I was gonna say if you want to take the time now, since it's probably still shopping time, to look for a shop. I want
That's
to do that
fair.
now.
Yeah, so the orange roofed building right there is labeled Bildrath's Mercantile.
Okay.
Sounds like an interesting place.
Heading in?
Yeah, we might as well.
Don't like that the village is named the same thing as the country. A sparse light from this building spills out behind heavily drawn curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads Bill Drath's Mercantile. Inside, you see a bald man with a thin beard. Looks as though he may have been blonde at one point. He sits in a crowded shop with many different curios and items, and you can see directly behind his head a row of 7 different healing potions, all red and bubbling away. As you enter, the man says, "Hello, fellas. Come on in."
Does he have anything else of interest in the store besides the healing potions? Obviously, we probably want those, but any other rare finds?
So it's a large shop, but it appears as though people have been bringing him items for years. He's got all manner of adventuring equipment. There's even a full set of plate mail
Oh wow.
standing on a mannequin.
Alrighty.
I think I'd like to inquire at the price of those healing potions on the shelf there.
Ah, right down to business. I like it. So you're after these potions here? He points to the ones right behind him.
Yes, as long as they're of the healing variety, I'd be interested.
They are. I've had these for a while. They're pretty rare, I think. I'd be willing to make you a deal. Are you
Okay.
interested in all 7?
What do you think, guys?
We can get all 7 for a decent price. I
For
have a
sure.
feeling they're going to
Very-
be more than they're actually worth, though.
Depending on your price, I think we might be.
Sure. Well, I assume you're going to be paying with the coins of the land.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I can make you a deal. If you are willing to walk out of here with all 7 today, and you're paying legal tender for them, I can knock a little something off here. What do you say? I think I could do 1,300.
I would like to create a telepathic link with Kalu.
Oh my goodness.
Hold
So
on.
I'm looking at my inventory and I only have one of those valuable gemstones. How many were we supposed to have, or did everyone get one?
I don't have any.
I have a
No, they all went
small
to you.
gemstone.
How many were there?
There was at least
I wanted to say like 7 or something.
I only have one in my inventory. Is that wrong? Because we would have picked them
No.
all up.
there was definitely some.
There are a few.
How many were supposed to be in there, Bob? Do you remember?
Oh,
Where are these
if
from?
The valuable gemstones that we got from Baba Lysaga's hut.
is last week's episode up? If it is, that's
Yeah,
the easiest way to
I
go.
can check. Hold on one second.
I mean, there's probably just a loot table.
Well, if it's a random
Is
amount.
possibly. No, I don't think it was randomly generated.
Ah.
5 valuable
There's supposed to be
gemstones.
5.
Mhm.
I'm gonna change that then if no one else has them, because I
Like I said,
don't think we would have
I don't have
left
any.
4.
I have one small gemstone I've had for forever, but that's the only gemstone
Yeah,
I
I'm
see in
looking
my
at the
inventory.
party's inventory. I see you have 5. That's all I see.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Del, Kalu, and Rololesk, I have a 3-hour connection with. So, quick question for you, Bob. When he casts his make the gems look more valuable, does he have to be the one that tries to sell them?
No.
I have good charisma, so
Well, here's the thing, sir. If you make them look more valuable, and then I simply use my +9 to deception on top of that to make them seem even more valuable.
I mean, you could
So-
talk them up as being more valuable, but I actually like physically make them look more valuable.
That's what I'm saying. If you make them more valuable and then you hand them to me, I can talk them up to being even more valuable than that.
So you're having this telepathic conversation?
Yes. It's not the first time I've conned my way out of necessary goods. And I guarantee it ain't gonna be the last.
So what do you think, fellas? We going to be able to make a deal? I've got a shop to
We
run
may
here.
we may have some sort of trade
Oh?
if you're interested.
I do buy a lot of items. Shop's pretty full, but maybe.
Yeah. So I'm going to reach into my bags and kind of fiddle around in my bags, look like I'm looking for money for 1 minute, and I'm going to grab one of the gems and like kind of stealthily cast distort value on it to make it look like it's worth 1,000 GP.
Do you have anything in the way of bows?
Yeah, I think there's some in the back. Take a look
Do you have
around the
a-
corner there.
Tick that.
Is it just back over here, or like what kind of bows we looking at?
There's a decent selection of bows. It looks like some of them are made from types of wood that you don't immediately recognize.
So I'm probably, if I'm going to replace mine, I'm going to be looking for a long bow.
Yeah, there's a really nice one carved of black ash. It's not strung, but the string is with it.
Is
Just as
there?
a side note, 1 GP is 5 Electrum, right?
Right.
Okay.
Do I get a feeling that
Is he going to be able to
No.
trade or?
No, sorry. An electrum is half a gold piece.
Half a gold piece. Okay. So
2 electrum per gold piece.
Okay. So it's worth 2,000 Electrum. So we have like a good telepathically, I'm gonna say we have a 700 Electrum wiggle room.
Well, I've got plenty of ways to drive the price up even more. But, yeah. Quick, somewhat out of game question. Do you have prestidigitation?
No.
I
Do
do.
you have any? Okay.
Hell
Good
does.
thing. Hey, Dell. I might need some flashing lights for a fake magic show here in a second.
But both. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if we
Here's my
really need
plan.
you to try this, honestly.
Here's
I
my
think
plan.
think you
You don't become the greatest thief without breaking a few eggs.
are you
right?
the greatest thief?
I'm trying my hardest to be. But I have in my possession a smaller gemstone. You up the price on this one, And I think I'm going to try to convince this man that this gemstone you have can create smaller gemstones.
That's
Oh, you're gonna make him. You're gonna screw this all up. You're gonna screw
That's
this
dumb.
all up, and it's only gonna be worth 500 GP. I hate you.
I'm getting a boom Strahd vibe again.
It's exactly what I'm getting to.
But this time I can use sleight of hand.
I'm getting boom Strahd again.
Yeah.
This is bad. Do I
I
get the
don't
feeling
like.
that
I
any of
don't
these
like your
longbows are
idea.
better than mine?
Potentially of a higher quality. Some of them are quite old, but nothing magical.
Okay, I wasn't okay. Um, so you said there was a black ash one.
Mhm.
I want to inquire about the price of this one then.
Okay. So you bring it up to where he's sitting, and he sees you have it. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. They just brought that one in about a year or so ago. Really nice piece, really rare. You interested in making a deal?
I might be. What are you thinking about the price on it so far?
Well, actually, I had that one checked out, and I can't take less than 200.
200 pieces?
200. I mean, that still gives us 500 electrum wiggle room. I'm going to say telepathically.
You gotta say that to me. You guys don't have a link.
I'll tell it. I'll tell it to you.
Are we?
The Kalu says we've got a 700 wiggle room. If you buy that, that gives us 500 electrum wiggle room.
Is that one gem or is that all the gems?
It's just one.
It's just okay. Can I just talk to Kalu and we'll just infer that he is repeating telephone wise everything that we're saying, or are we gonna go
Yeah,
play out the whole telephone thing? Because
that's
either
fine.
way, I'm gonna have fun with this
Yeah.
here in a second.
While I'm still like kind of fake fiddling in my like my coin pouch, my valuables pouch, I'm gonna ask if anyone else is interested in anything else.
Yeah, I actually wanted to see what he had as far as weapons, and also if he wanted to take, like, if I could find some good weapons, I'm willing to trade my other stuff because it's like I've got a metal or a metal scimitar I can't use, like I don't want to use because it's metal and stuff. So just like any quarterstaffs, um, or any other like wooden items that he may have, like wooden melee weapons, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, so there's a great club. There is a quarterstaff. Let's see, what else would be made of wood? There's a maul, wooden maul.
Oh yeah, I did almost forget. I need a dark colored robe and or cloak again.
He's got several colors of different cloaks. A couple of them are slightly torn toward the bottom.
Um, are you interested in any sort of trading to lower the price on that? I've got some effects on me that I'd be willing to hand over for a reduced cost.
But yeah, for the right deal, you know, we obviously have a lot of stuff already, so
That's
not
fair.
buying just anything, but you know, I mean, we're always willing to entertain an offer.
Is there any sort of area you're looking to get more stuff of? I've got a couple weapons and some oddities. Um,
You know, weapons don't sell that well. You would think they do, but we just don't get very many people in here that are using them. Hunting equipment is pretty popular, especially anything can be used to kill a wolf.
I've
Um,
got some sling bullets, some splendid sling bullets.
okay. Yeah, I'd be willing to take a look at those.
All right, I've got those 5 sling bullets on me. And what
Mhm.
about oddities? Do you trade in oddities much?
Yeah, we do. Quite a few different items, absolutely.
What do you think about this severed hag's finger?
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know very much about Hag's Fingers. I'd have to bring a friend down and have him check it out.
That's fair. I've picked it up in my travels. I thought I might have a use for it. Haven't found one yet. I'm not too big into, the crafts, so I'm not sure what I'd use it for. It is unfortunate though. You said weapons aren't going so well. I've got this scimitar on me. I just don't use it as much as I thought I would.
Sure.
I mean, a melee weapon is still can be useful. So
Oh, I've got another melee weapon on me that I use more often.
what do you have?
I've got a rapier as well.
Oh, why do you have
Yeah.
both? What?
Because I have the option to take both. So I took
Weird,
both.
weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, I
I'm a
could I
fighter.
could probably offer you 20 for each of those.
Oh no, the rapier stays with me, but the scimitar is what I'm offering to give up.
And I
Unless
think
you're
at
go
about
ahead.
this point is when I pull out the gem and I say, well, it doesn't seem like I have enough in the way of electrum, but I believe you might find this of value, and I'll show him the gem and say, I believe it to be in the neighborhood of a value of 2,000 electrum pieces.
Oh wow. Wow, you mind if I take a closer look?
Yes, of course. I'll keep holding it. I'm not gonna let him touch it, but
Sure. So he pulls out a spyglass and gets in close to the gem. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of signs of quality here. Um, when they're cut like this and they're passed down through the generations from family to family, that's when you really know that you got a quality piece, something with some really good value. But I don't know. I mean, I'd be a little nervous about paying for something so expensive. You know, I got to run a shop here. I got to make a profit. Don't get a lot of customers. Um, I hear you say it's worth 2,000, and I believe you, but I'd be willing to buy for 800.
800 would be nowhere near the value that I could leave with this gem for.
Well, and I agree. If I could sell it for 2,000, um, and I think maybe I can. Like I said, I would like to get it checked out, but if I can, then I've got to make a profit, right? I've got to run a shop here, so obviously can't pay you 2,000 and turn around and sell it for 2,000 because then what do I make?
Yes, of course, and I believe for a reasonable price, I believe of about 1,600 electrum. Would you be willing to trade it?
I could do 850, maybe 850.
God,
Uh,
I'm feeling like on Pawn Stars or something.
I'd like to use a persuasion to persuade him and sort of barter this up.
Okay.
Um, so I'll roll persuasion. Pew.
Oh, never mind. That's got a wow.
Um, you know, so you're taking it in trade, right, and not in actual cash.
Yes, of course, we'd be interested in the healing potions on the shelf there, as well as that ashen bow,
And my robe.
Oh, you're paying?
and the robe for the man as well.
Oh, I didn't know you were paying.
If you're willing to take it in store credit, I can do 1,500. We could shake hands and make a deal right now.
I believe that that would be acceptable.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to give him the gem and take the potions and uh the bow and the robe.
All right. Let's see here. I can build out a little parcel here. Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
Okay, does the party sheet look right?
Yep. He was really upselling those potions of healing. My goodness.
Well, 1,300, right? So 50 times 7 is what? 350
Yeah,
times 2 is
350, 700. So
700. So he added
almost
another.
almost a 100% increase.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna parse this out? So probably one potion to each person, and then another one to Archibald and Rolesk. Right, we have 7.
Man, this definitely was just a vanity buy for me, wasn't it?
Was it?
It looks like it.
Rip. That's okay. We got the healing potions, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So one to each of Valoth, Kalu, and Dell, and then 2 to Rolesk and Archibald. Am I counting correctly? You guys agree with that?
Yeah, that's fine with
Yeah.
I'm
me.
chilling.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. That's probably how it would be separated out then.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks, fellas. If you're ever in town again, come on by.
All right. Well, thank you for your reasonable prices. And I think at this point we should probably leave, right?
Yeah. Did
Yep, I'm
he
good.
was the scimitar part of that transaction to get the price lowered on my thing?
No.
No. Okay.
To just keep it. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll just keep it. I just wasn't sure with how that barter just went down, so I just wanted to make sure. Didn't want to
Yeah.
keep any items I didn't have.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll take 1 off of my gemstones.
Modify this to say black ash.
Ugh.
That way it looks cool.
Did
and
you
not-
did you keep your other longbow too?
I have my other longbow. So when he described this longbow, he said that it looked a bit weaker. So I didn't want to give up my old longbow per se.
In case it's like a crappy one that he was scamming for and it breaks easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said this is definitely just a vanity buy at this point.
that's fair. Okay. Well, I think at this point we should leave and head over to the church.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
And I've got a big old cheesy smile on my face after we leave.
So we head
keep repeating
to
that.
the church.
3x3x.
Why is it all
It's a
black?
square. Maybe it's.
We've been here. I know we've been here.
We have been here. Oh wait, what's this? Longbow. I do not have 2. No, I've got 1. Okay. This one is just carried.
We can absolve pass without trace if
We don't got that no more.
It's my turn.
How many hours has it been since I cast that, Bob?
Since you cast what?
The
Telepathy?
yeah,
Oh, I mean, less than 1.
less than 1. Okay, so we still got more than 2 hours left.
About how long do you think a bow is? A long bow?
How long
5.
is a longbow?
Yeah.
Say probably 5.5 to 7 feet, depending on what type it is. How it was made.
I
Well,
was gonna
that's
say
definitely
4
not.
feet, but
Well, I'm trying to see
The
if it'll fit in my
longbow is that
chest.
long.
A longbow, according to Google, is anywhere from 6'2" to 7 feet on average. According to Google, for an English longbow.
That definitely cannot fit in my chest. I don't know what to do with this other longbow. Let's keep it on my
No,
back.
you have both of those slung over your shoulder.
Yeah. You have them like cross slung, you know?
Mhm.
Just in case he wants to try to go through a door, that way he won't ever be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, who needs doors?
It does a lot of like bowing forward to get through things.
Gentlemen, welcome. May the light of the morning Lord bless you and keep you warm.
Greetings, Father Donovich.
He looks around. I don't see the children with you. Did they get safely to Kresk?
Hmm.
Define
Yes.
safe.
Well,
Ismark and Ilyana. Did they make it?
They made it to where they needed to make it.
That's too big. Look, I'm gonna be straight up with you. In Valaki, we've been attacked,
I see.
and Ismark did not make it.
I hope he died well.
He died fighting for what he believed.
Good. Good.
Um,
So long as his soul was not corrupted by the Dark One, perhaps he rests with the Morning Lord now.
yeah, he probably rests with the morning. Irina. That's an interesting.
made it to Kresk,
She made it to Kresk.
and
Good.
we believe her to be much safer now.
Oh, that warms my heart considerably. Just a day ago, the Master flew into a violent rage and demolished the Burgermeister's mansion. Tore it limb from limb with his bare hands as it crashed in around him. I had hoped it might have killed him, but he walked amongst the rubble completely unscathed.
Yes, well, perhaps this was a reaction to Irina's perceived safety in Kresk.
Yes, that would make sense. Yes. Good. I'm glad she's beyond his reach. The abbot will keep her safe.
So he will.
Yes.
Moving
And
on to
in our
matters at hand.
travels to Kresk, we believe we might have found a cure for your son.
Hey, Valoth.
Hmm.
Have the good father give you a once over again.
Yeah, this will be like the proof.
Gonna walk up to the father. Nope, I can't move.
I'm casting
Try it
Hold
again.
Person on Micah.
I don't know, it's the lock tokens thing. For some reason they think that needs to be on by default. I don't know why.
Weird.
I'm gonna say it happened to cure Rolesk and I, so we have good hopes that it will cure your son as well.
What did the abbot do to cure you?
Well, not so much the abbot as a magical pool of water,
Oh.
and we happen to have brought some of the water with us.
Oh. Well, I've never known water to have curative properties as this.
Neither have I, but
Suppose we could try it.
Well, you see the proof in front of you. One who had no pulse before now has a beating heart.
I do. Yes.
well, I suppose we should get on with it then.
Do you want to inspect the water? I've got it here.
I do, if I may.
It is for your son, so I don't believe you would tamper with it. I want to go ahead and hand him this water skin with the water in it.
Hmm. Oh, this is as I feared. This appears to be holy water. I have tried this before. I'm not confident this will work.
It worked for these two. They bathed in it.
They do seem cured. Did you ask the abbot?
The abbot did not know much about it. He said that he uses the water in his rituals to cure the people of the town.
All right then. Well, if he believes it will work, then I suppose we should try it. How do we want to approach this problem?
Well,
Yeah.
I think we should start by pouring some on him. If that doesn't seem to have any immediate effect, we have him drink some.
Well, he's not confined in the Undercroft.
Your son, is he a smaller man?
No, he's fully grown.
We might need to be a bit physical then.
I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna gesture over to Archibald. We could have our brawny man hold him down during this.
It wasn't necessarily painful for us. How sick is the kid?
no, it's more of I'm worried about what we might do in attempting to get him to hold still long enough.
He'll hold. I mean, like, is he gonna resist that bad?
He wants to eat people, so
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I can cast hold person if
Yeah.
that's what we want to do.
I mean, Archibald probably either one of you could do it,
Well, like
right?
straight up, it's not. I mean, it doesn't do anything negative to them. It just stops them from doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, you just like
I am
you put him in a full Nelson and boom.
hesitant on relying on that alone, so I think we should be prepared for other measures.
Okay.
And the father here does not want anybody harmed. It would be simple to incapacitate him, just so you know.
Give him a nice little bong.
I just don't want Archibald to be someone's snack today.
Yeah.
Today's not that day.
I've got plenty of rope and the knowledge how to hog tie somebody, so if we can hold him long enough, I can just tie him down.
That is
Let's just
also what
go.
my trouble is him hurting any of us.
Yeah, I'll cast hold person, and if it doesn't work, then Archibald can stop him. Or we can try to grapple him and stop him. I can turn into a bear. It's fine.
You could turn into a snake.
I could turn into a snake and just hold him.
Yeah.
All good options. I say we go try.
Would the father
Let's
like to
go.
join us to oversee or even help?
Yes, yes, I think I must go with you.
He must.
Now, father, we need to talk about this. What do we do if this doesn't work? And he,
We mustn't let him escape. We need to confine him below until we can find a cure.
do you have any idea what you want to use in the long term to hold him down there? Or do you just want to close the door again?
He cannot escape. He's tried many times. So long as he remains weak and not able to feed, he lacks the strength to lift the trapdoor. You'll see. And he's not able to dig out.
Okay.
We just need to prevent him from leaving. I do not want him to kill. Not again.
All right. I'll follow. I'll follow the father.
I feel like we should let maybe Archibald go in first. Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna let the person who has left his son down there like this go in first, so he can
Okay.
face the sun.
Yeah, the logically just hold person go first.
Well, I
So I
mean,
think
you can hold person too. It's called a full Nelson.
I think it's Father Donovich.
What do we have against spells, guys?
Is hold
Oh,
person an actual spell?
it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a level 2 spell.
It's a
I have
spell,
it.
and it holds people.
It does.
Okay.
Wait, Garfield, did you take polymorph?
No,
What if you polymorphed him?
I
He
could
doesn't have-
confuse him and make him attack anyone within a 5-foot square or stand
I
still.
think he's already in that state.
Well,
Yeah,
I could-
what did you take as your 4th level spell?
Confusion.
Oh.
It's an AOE like self-destruct on an entire enemy champion, like an entire enemy
Force.
like horde. Like if there's like 5 guys, I can make them all just kill each other real quick.
Whack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think the pecking order here should be Donovich, Archibald, Royalesque, me, Valoth, Kalu.
Okay. You come to a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
With my link to Valoth, I want to say, hey, as soon as we get in there, find the gym and grab it.
Planned on it. I want to get out of this cellar as quickly as possible.
Since we don't have a stabby stab fight coming up, I think that it's best for you to be on the lookout.
He removes the key from a chain around his neck, unlocks the padlock, and the screaming below abates for a moment. He may know we are here. We should proceed very quietly.
Rolex, do you have how many
For the what?
how many more sneaky sneak things do you have, or is it still up?
I can sneaky snake if we need to. Yeah, sure. I can make
many-
us all. Oh,
I don't know. We need it, really.
no, I don't think we need it.
I think we just need to keep him away from the door. Yeah.
I mean,
And
if he's
that's
if
why
he's
this-
chained up, is he chained up or is he?
No,
He's not
free to
chained
move?
up. He's
just-
running around down there.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
just unable to open the trapdoor.
Okay,
It's heavy and it was locked, so he wasn't able
Yeah.
to break through it.
Who's going
Gotcha.
first?
well then let me go first. Is he a humanoid? Do I know that if he's,
Who's
a humanoid or
going
not?
second?
Archibald is.
He is a
Mr.
humanoid.
Yeah, I would assume so, right?
Okay.
Archibald, followed by who?
By Dell, then
yeah.
Valoth, and then Kalu.
Yeah.
Del. Valeth. Okay. The church's undercroft has rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Uh-oh.
So
He
this
wants
is
to suck your blood. Okay. So is he a humanoid?
I mean,
he looks pretty humanoid in that picture.
no, he's not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Man.
then my entire plan was ruined, and I
I
can
was
only
gonna let you
finish
write it
this
out
one.
because he told us last week.
Yeah, I know. I forgot, and I wanted to just check first. That was the first. That's always gonna be my first plan. Second plan is turn into a big ass snake. So, you know.
Yeah, go for it.
Doru, son, these men are here to help you.
I really hope I don't just blow up the map by doing this.
Oh my. You kind of did.
Well, all I can see is a black screen again. So yeah, I did.
Okay. 1 second on the black screen fix.
Why you gotta
Awesome.
break everything, Garfield?
Dude, I don't know.
So here's the thing.
What?
Now I got a black screen. All I can
What?
see- Yeah, I just see black in our portraits.
Maybe we should ban druids on fantasy grounds. They seem like they cause
Dude,
all the
honestly, I'll never
problems.
do it again. I promise.
Well, now I see the father and Doru, but everything is still black.
Okay. I guess let's try that again. Or I don't know. Maybe the line of sight is not that important for this encounter.
Weird.
I can move.
Okay.
Is there a wall nearby I can test out?
You just moved through a wall, so.
I turned them off.
Oh, you turned off the walls? Okay. Well,
Can you see everything?
nope.
Still can't see anything?
Nope. It's all
Line of
black.
sight is off. Everything is lit up for me.
How about now?
Black hole side.
You're not like
No, that's
zoomed
DMCA.
out by accident or something, are you?
No, no, I am
Did
not.
you update your fantasy grounds today?
I did.
Frick, dude. Maybe you just need to restart your fantasy grounds.
Well, so it's Dell that can't see?
Yeah.
Just vanquished him.
Did
and
that
then
Oh, hey, look at that. It's still black.
Cool.
Goodness.
Sorry, man. I don't know how to help you.
That's fine. It's the room with a bunch of pillars in it.
Right.
Yeah. I just will need to know if I'm standing in a pillar or not. Although I don't think I'll be much help in this fight if we're trying not to kill him.
The creature moves from one corner to the other with blinding speed. I can smell blood.
No way, Jose. That's not us. We have a
Doru.
cure for you. Yeah.
Son, be calm. He dashes around the corner.
Hey, Rollis, maybe you should get on with the
Yeah, I'm gonna start to
detaining
serpentine.
of this man.
Serpentine.
Okay. Thinking you're gonna try a grappledy-dappledy?
I would love to start to try something along that sort. I don't know if it's exactly that, but I'd definitely.
What do you got here?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Looking for it. Looking for it. There we go.
Constrict?
Constrict attack. Yeah, I don't really want to attack him, but yeah. There it is.
Okay.
So he is now grappled. Do you want me to roll damage on him?
It's up to you.
I really don't. I don't want to. fine with me, as long as he's not like actively biting me.
Okay. He's going to bite you when it's his turn. Roll initiative.
Cool, that's fine. You guys can just pour the water straight on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunate.
Great rolls here, guys.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't seem like that initiative thing worked because I'm supposed to have advantage on that.
Just give yourself advantage whenever you roll initiative. Since it's just not gonna work.
So you have 9.
Yep.
Okay. So Dell is first.
It's the guy with the waters first.
Okay. Sorry. It's my turn. Love you. It's a cord. I taped it down and it came up. I taped it down.
What's going
Hi,
on?
family. Hi. So is he? He's biting. Burlesque.
He is.
Does the father still have the water, or did he hand it back to me?
He handed it back.
All right. I want to. Man, he might not like this, but I'm gonna climb up on the snake, and I want to hold Mr. Doru's head away from the snake with one
Okay.
hand, like on his forehead or something, and like I don't know. How much of him is restrained by snake?
Most
I'd like
of
to
them.
say you can at least see his head.
Right. Does he have free arms, or is he
He does
Or is
not
it
have
like-
free arms.
neat? Yeah, I definitely just want to be like behind him, one hand on forehead, holding him back, and then if his mouth is still open, I want to try pouring some holy water down his mouth a little bit. Not all of it, just like some of it.
Okay.
So that'll put me like here-ish.
Up and to the right a little bit.
I mean,
Right a little bit.
I can see Doru. I just don't know where the wall is.
You are in the wall right now. Doru is up and to the right of the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just be right there then, because I can.
Okay, so you pour some of the water in his mouth. It bubbles and hisses and produces a black bile. He takes 12 points of damage and is now hostile to you.
Well, he was already hostile. He was biting the shit out of our snake. So
Can I apply damage now?
Yes.
I can. Awesome.
and that doesn't appear to have started
Nope.
undoing whatever has
Oh.
been done to him. Correct.
Correct.
Is there anything else I can do this turn, or do I need to wait?
So I think you've used your action. You
Yeah.
could continue to move. I don't know if you've got a bonus action.
Well, I was wondering if I could take like a look at his I don't know, any extremities I could see, and see if he's got any wounds on him still from I don't know, previous encounters. If that's an action, I'll wait, but I don't know.
I don't think so. He's got a decent bite taken out of his neck.
Does it seem lethal?
Yes.
Neat. I'm going to get away from him at this point and inform Father Donovich that he is not like our two friends, that he has been turned. is not what I signed up for. And that
That's
will be my turn.
not possible.
He has been turned, and that is not what we can cure. It is not my turn anymore.
Well, they're all messing with the crazy vampire. Do I see any glowing gems or glow of any color?
There
Other
is a
than like,
gem in the far corner of the room that appears to be glowing with a slight golden color.
right above Callus, like over here?
Other corner.
Over here?
Yep.
Down here? No, over here. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. And get so here in my exact movement speed.
All right.
I'm going to pick up the gem. Does telepathically communicating on my turn take an action?
No, it does not.
Or I'm just going to say to everybody that I have a connection with, so I believe that's everybody except Archibald, that I've got the gem and that I'm going to be returning upstairs with said gem.
I'm gonna say excellent.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action. I think that's the right one. To quote unquote dash to go the rest of my movement speed, which is another 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, give or take, to get up and out.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Archie.
I'd like to run over here and
I like
attempt
this
to knock
already.
out Donovich so that he doesn't have to see what happens after getting very angry at this this thingy that's trying to attack my snake friend.
Okay. So you're going to strike Donovich doing non-lethal damage. Yeah?
Am I able to do that with the pruning,
Yes.
or do I have to specific? Okay, good.
Yeah, you can hit him with the broadside of the axe.
I'm apparently not listed in the combat tracker according to the effect I tried to drop on myself.
You're on the combat tracker for me.
Yeah, I am for me
Cool.
too. It's just the effect is popping an error.
Hold on. Can fix. And your initiative was a 9. Try it now?
I'll find that again. There it is. There we go. My screen's black, but I'm enraged.
Not alone!
See his token anywhere either.
I'll call it a blinding rage.
His token is not on the board.
Okay, now I can am angry at.
So are you wanting to hit the dude?
Yep.
Can't see anything.
Oof. Well,
Alright, but
Non-lethally, preferably.
yeah, it's non-lethal damage, so he is unconscious.
Okay. Now he won't see what I'm about to go try to do to his son. Am I able to try and hit the son without hitting the snake?
Yeah,
Or
just
is
don't
the,
fumble.
Is the snake like actually where he is on the board, or
the snake's wrapped around.
Yeah, so you've
Doru.
got advantage to attack Doru. Just don't fumble. Am I coming through okay?
Yep.
some reason my hotkey for rolling these went away, so I'm gonna have to add that after this turn, but... the advantage doesn't apply, but I guess to fish for crit.
Fish for a crit.
Crit fish.
No pruning, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now that Father Donovich has passed out, I'm going to pull out the holy symbol of Ravenkind
Okay.
and use one charge of it to cast Hold Vampire.
Okay.
So he will make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. If he fails, he's paralyzed for a minute.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. He failed.
Failed. Okay, so he's paralyzed. And then I'm going to suggest. Do we need to kill him?
Not
Do-
necessarily. I'll just leave. I mean,
Yeah,
it depends on what he wants
we
to
could
do.
just leave. There
can-
could still potentially be a cure that we could find for him.
Stakes
Yeah,
will
I
not
don't-
kill, but they will hold in place indefinitely.
But he is paralyzed
we should-
currently,
Mhm.
and he
If we
can't
leave,
break
we should
out.
bring Donovich upstairs rather than leaving him with a vampire that's gonna wake up in a minute.
I'm
well,
gonna
of
stake
course,
the vampire, and it's not going to be able to move until the stake's taken out. So
that works.
Yeah.
I mean, he's paralyzed. He cannot do anything.
Yeah.
So, unless he rolls again and succeeds at the end of his turn. So yeah, I think that's the only thing I can start to head back upstairs. I'll just chill right here. Now that he's paralyzed,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Roll-esque.
Alrighty. So what is Doro doing? Doru, he's paralyzed.
Yes, he's paralyzed.
Alrighty. So I will reaffirm with the party that we are not killing Doru. We knocked Donovich out, right?
yeah,
Yep.
he's out.
Yeah,
Why the
Yeah.
fuck did we do that?
because Greg was
So he
going
didn't
to
have to
murder
see
him.
us do things to his son.
We were okay. It's fine. So I guess I'll just leave then. If we're not killing him, do you guys want to leave before me?
I'm gonna stake him, so you'll.
Yeah,
It'll be
he
fine.
can't do anything, so it doesn't matter. You can let go. He's
Okay.
completely paralyzed.
So I'll completely just slither on out of here and join the Gem brothers over here.
I would like to stake.
Okay. So the vampire is immobile, has no way to resist. You drive the stake through his heart, and he goes completely limp.
Now, we convince Donovich that his son is a vampire. And then we tell him that there is no cure for vampirism. And then he either accepts that we are going to kill his son because he is a vampire, or he doesn't.
Or he gets really
Punch
pissed
told
off
us that
that
his son was a
Archibald.
vampire from the beginning.
Now, he said that his son was like Rolesk and Valoth.
He said he had no pulse, but he also said that he had a thirst for blood.
He did also say he had a thirst for blood.
What are we doing?
I'd like to get out of here.
We should take Father Donovich upstairs.
Well, bringing Donovich upstairs and laying him politely somewhere he won't get bit.
Okay. So yeah, he's got a bedroom over here, which is reasonably well kept.
Who's got the lock?
I mean, he has the key, but Doru like physically cannot move.
Right. I just don't want, Father Donovan attempting to go down there and remove said snake.
Well, if he does, he'll probably die. So
Then none
I
of
made
this
a
will be
mistake.
our problem.
You wild shaped yet again into another snake.
Yeah, I tried to end it and I copied it. So
good job.
fun times. Yep.
They definitely need to work on Druid on Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah,
They
that's
definitely
an
don't make it
add-on.
very. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's unconscious and will probably be so for a while.
Should somebody try to wake him up or like?
We need to stay with
No.
the man until he wakes up.
Why?
Well, because
not do
Archibald
that.
beamed him in the back of the head. You can just like move over, by the way, guys. There's no walls anymore.
I don't know where. Oh, I mean, I guess
Go left.
I can be here. Is that a wall?
I'd
That's-
rather not stick around. We got the gem. We
Is that
made
a
his
wall?
son not
No,
murder
Archibald.
people.
You knocked him out. We
It-
are staying
He'll wake
here.
up. Wake up eventually.
No.
I
He's
say
bad. He'll be good.
there is no reason for us to stay here. If you're that worried, we'll leave a note. It's explaining what happened, and then we skedaddle. Notes get you out of a lot of problems.
No, they don't. Leaving and never returning is what gets you out of the problem, and that's
Right.
what you want to do.
I think that for the sake of brevity, we need to finish this problem. Something it needs to come to a resolution.
Yeah, we
So
we
what-
need to wake him up, talk to him, tell him what happened and how his son is, and if he asks how he was knocked out, we are going to tell him that a rock fell from the ceiling and hit him on the head.
Okay.
Archibald, you little rascal.
Rather get out of here. You guys can do what you want. Let me wake up.
I'd like to go try and wake up the father.
Okay.
I think everyone else should probably come in too and we can talk.
All right. So should I stand like here?
That's literally
We'll
perfect.
go ahead and
Yes.
stay out of here.
Yeah, stand at the door. Maybe he doesn't want to see you in case I can't convince him otherwise.
I'll give Archibald some company.
That you're a big idiot.
You gonna do some medicine check for me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you want some help or you got it?
I have a +1. He's only knocked out.
Yeah, you are able to bring him around. He looks. What happened?
Father, it seemed as though while we were down there, a rock fell on your head and knocked you unconscious. We think you're better now, though.
What? No! Someone hit me with an axe.
I think you're imagining things, Father. You were struck on the head with a rock. I'd like to persuade him that he got bonked on the head with a rock and not an axe. And he's gonna believe it too.
Oh, is he?
Ah!
Ha ha!
What did he roll?
Well-
Enough. That's what he rolled.
He rolled a 36.
Listen, that's not important. I'm obviously fine. What about my son? What have you done?
Your son, yes.
Your son is
Well,
in the same state.
your son is restrained. However, he is in fact a vampire.
That may be true. What have you done to him?
It most certainly is true, as currently there's a stake driven through his heart to hold him in place.
So you've destroyed my son.
No, he is still alive. He cannot move, but he is still very much alive. We may be able to yet find a cure, but as of this moment in time, there is no known cure of vampirism.
And if you're worried about permanent damage to him, the wound on his neck would have been enough.
Can I see him?
As long as you do not remove the stake. If you do, I will have to replace it.
Someone will have to replace it.
Well, I've got the stakes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if he does it while we're gone, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets up, shakily walks downstairs, inspects Doru. I see. He is as though dead.
He's been this way for some time.
I think I should bury him. Yes. I think that's the right thing to do. If you'd like, you can stay for the rites. If you have other things to do, I understand.
I mean, all we did was just stop him from moving. If you
He's at
are okay with
peace.
this,
He's
if
not
you're
been
okay
able
with
to
this,
rest for more than a year.
I will warn you. If it comes out, he will move again, and he will thirst again, and he may hurt somebody.
Well, I'll have to make sure that no one disturbs his grave.
Well, you sound resolute enough for me.
I think it is best, and in keeping with the customs of my people. If we do find a way to restore him to life, we can always retrieve him.
First, you would have to heal the 2 wounds he now has, the one in his neck and the one through the heart.
I certainly can. The Morning Lord has gifted me with powers of healing. Well, gentlemen, I shall go and dig a grave. Feel free to stay
Good
as
luck,
long
bud.
as you like.
I think we have some more business to take care of elsewhere, so we will make with haste.
If you
Absolutely.
do learn of a cure, please come back to me.
Oh, we'll keep your ears out.
Okay. So, where are you going after you leave the church?
Probably
What point in
to the
time
Wizard of
of the day
Wines,
is
if I
it?
had to guess.
It's getting pretty late.
So we should probably stay the night and then go to the Wizard of Wines in the morning, right?
Sounds about right.
All right, so you're headed on over to the Blood of the Vine.
I believe so.
I think that's where we stayed, where we met.
Yes, Mark.
All of the rooms are vacant, so you have your pick of them.
I mean, any room is fine.
I mean, sleep on the floor, sleep in a tree. A room is nice.
Yeah, you can sleep on the floor for free, or you can rent the room for 1 silver.
Oh, they
Take
want
silver here?
silver?
They do.
Why?
I hear
I'd
silver
like
is
to
rare.
talk to whoever. Yeah. Why ever they want silver?
Well,
Because
there
it's
are
currency? Bills to pay?
4 Vistani sitting around, 1 behind the bar and 3 in front of it. So it's the man behind the bar that told you the price of the room was 1 silver.
Alrighty. I just wanted
So-
to ask them like why they wanted us to
Dude,
pay in silver.
Is there
And
still?
not.
Do we still have a telepathic link, or is that done now?
I believe you do.
I'm going to tell Valoth that when they ask for the silver, I say we should probably not let them know that we have silver.
Exactly. That's what I was like. I don't want to be like, "Hey, here's all my silver." I want to be like, "Why do you want
Yeah.
why do you want silver?" I don't. Why would I have that?
So it's Pudgy Man. He's cleaning glasses. You ask him why he wants silver. He doesn't respond. He just keeps cleaning the glass and gazing at you. One of the men at the bar chuckles.
Alrighty. Well, I'll just look around and wait for my
What?
party.
You don't find Eric a good conversationalist?
Well,
The
there are 5
bartender.
of us, right? Can we just pay you an electrum and call it even?
The bartender does not blink.
I'm gonna
I'd like
take that.
to. I'd like to look over to the guy and that would asked about the whether we found him a good conversationalist and say, you know, something about this guy that we don't.
I do. I do. You're not from here, are you?
From around.
Could call us strangers in a strange land.
Well, men like Eric here. They're born in Barovia. Without a soul. For you see, souls are rare and fragile and sometimes destroyed, but no new ones can enter this land, except if brought here by travelers such as myself.
And that affects his conversation abilities. How?
Well, if he doesn't have a soul, you can't like.
Well, he clearly just asked for a silver piece for a night, so if it makes him unable to hold a conversation, clearly he's unable to have jokes. So why is he asking for a silver piece?
Well, we Vistani are allowed to trade in silver.
Does that mean only Vistani can stay here?
No. But typically, outsiders have such coin.
So that means that this is a way to collect silver so no other have it, besides the Vistani.
I see you are a smart one. The master of the land prefers it not be used, melts it all into electrum, and stamps it with his face.
That's fair.
You know, I don't think we caught your name, sir. You mind if I ask?
Well, I do not mind. I am Aldrich.
Still haven't answered my question. If it's 1 silver a night and there are 5 of us, 1 silver typically equals, or 5 silver typically equals 1 electrum. Yes. So I could just pay in an electrum and we'd be fine.
Indeed.
This seems a simple question. Is he not capable of answering a simple question?
He is
Surely
not.
Maybe because he doesn't have a soul, he can't do math.
Maybe.
It is difficult to teach people who do not have the spark to learn. And he knows only what he's been taught so far. We let
What
him.
about just a gold piece?
Why would you pay them a gold piece? Are we gonna stay here
Because
for
it's
2
only,
nights?
yeah, basically. I
Why
mean,
would-
we pay for. We just might as well give him a gold.
No,
What?
we'll
You
give
know.
him
What?
just 1 electrum and be done with it.
If he's
This
good
is
with
why
it,
you don't barter. Go away.
You know what?
Stranger, please. You could give him anything. A button from your coat. He'd take it.
That just seems like extortion.
Well, we don't get many travelers.
Even still, you'd need the money even more than, correct?
Oh, no, we Vistani take care of our own.
This is an odd conversation. I'm just gonna leave an electrum on the fucking counter. So, does he know how to show us to the rooms, or is that something the Vistani take care of?
Take your pick.
Okay.
The man reaches behind the bar, grabs a wine glass or a vessel of wine, and refills his glass.
It's very lackadaisical around here.
I mean, well, let's just pick out some rooms and call it a night.
I'm just gonna
Let's
go
not
to your
work.
room.
Let's
just
not
gonna-
worry about it.
All right. Well, the folks in the bar stay most of the night. They eventually leave and return in the morning. You awake, rested, a little uncomfortable for some reason you cannot place, but ready to meet the day.
I think we should probably just like head straight to the Wizard of Wines, right?
Yep.
No distractions,
Just
no
leave the
stops.
uncomfortable place.
Yeah, we have 2 of their valuable gems. We need to take them directly there.
Yep.
And then we can worry about the paladins.
Okay.
I hope this is like you've completed Act 2 quest of this. You know,
Yeah.
like Act 2. You know, like we're just done. Go on to Act 3.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Get a level or 2. Be nice.
Okay,
Something
so
tells me there are more cards.
about halfway down your trip, Rolesk's boot kicks a spool of thread.
Freaking Rolesk, dude.
It's a black thread, and it spirals wildly as the spool goes rolling down the hill.
Alrighty.
Yup.
Cool.
I mean, is that a problem, Rolesk? Did you?
I don't know. I don't think I think is a problem. It's a problem. You know.
Well, you made a mess, but like, are we worried about it? Are you worried about it?
I'm not personally that worried about it.
I don't need any thread personally.
then maybe we just ignore it.
Would you like
and
to inspect it for magical properties? If not,
I'd-
I'm good.
I just want to get to the Wizard of the Wines, dude.
Can I pick up the
Absolutely.
thread and see what it is?
He will do it.
If it's
It's
just
a
thread,
spool of black thread.
it's just black thread. Does it feel mystical?
It doesn't. However, as you pull from the spool, it doesn't seem to get any smaller.
Okay. Hey,
On the other hand, seems a little more interesting.
yeah. Hey, Rolowesk.
Yeah.
Here, hold this. Hold this
Yeah.
thread.
Holding
I'm
it.
gonna give him the end of it, and I'm gonna take a couple steps and unspin it.
Okay? You pull a fine black thread from the spool.
And it's still is it still the same size, or is it
It is.
all right? Well, this is cool. I wonder what we could get for it. 'Cause I don't need thread,
Could we
especially not
use
this
it?
much.
Could we use it in any capacity?
Do you need thread for anything?
I
Well,
mean,
it's an unlimited amount of thread.
yeah, that
theoretically.
seems like something you just take and like maybe you'll use in
Yeah.
the future, right?
Probably it's not that heavy. We just cut
Ah.
it off right at the end, real quick.
Who
Put it
would
in
like to
someone's
take
bag.
it?
I would, since I kicked it.
There you go.
All right.
And you just wanted to ignore it, Justin. Pa.
I mean,
In
wasn't
your
It's
interesting.
inventory.
infinite thread.
So.
Everything's always interesting.
When you're in Barovia,
When you're in Barovia.
Welcome to Marcus Munitions.
Guns.
Guns, guns, guns.
now to the Wizard of Wines.
Yeah, just eat ourselves over there.
There are a lot more ravens when you come to the winery, and several
Yay!
people working the fields.
Hey, what do you know?
Well, Valoth, you wanna just cut right to the chase?
Well, yeah. You've got 2 of your gems. Well, yeah. Let's just go up and I'm gonna hand you the second gem. Quite frankly,
Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna hand you the 2 gems just because you're the one that has been dealing with this man.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna walk up and talk to him.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll give him, or I'll show the 2 gems to him and say we've recovered the other 2 gems that you've asked us to recover.
Wonderful, wonderful! He hops up and down. He reaches out his hand to take them from you.
All right. I'll give them to him.
I cannot believe it. It is as though the sun will shine again. Thank you, thank you. You don't know what this means to our family. For the first time in years, we could make all 3 vintages. This is incredible. This is amazing. Where did you locate the golden gem?
Well, the golden gem was actually in the hands, or rather underneath.
Do we need to tell them?
He's asking.
Okay.
Underneath the church in the village of Barovia. It was previously held by Father Donovich.
Seems he found it in some travels. Not quite sure where he got it from. He wouldn't
allude too far on it.
My no good son. Probably sold it to him. Well, I owe you my life. I am in your service. He bows deeply.
Is this a one and done kind of deal, or is it we can ask you to do a few things and you'll be okay with it?
I will serve you to the best of my ability, and even stand with you against the master of the land.
Neat.
We would love that.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Should we? I want to add an aside. Should I say mentioning the plan that we have going with the man's like presenting him the lady, and then if that doesn't work, we just fucking slaughter him.
I think the plan right now is we go to the Paladin Church, right?
Yeah, I'm
And
saying like later on when we actually go against the
I
big
think
bad.
we probably mention it, not now though. I think
Okay.
the thing we need to do first is go get
Alright. Sounds
his
good.
journal or whatever.
I think the thing we do now is we kept Davian here up on most of our adventures, letting him know what we have, what we plan on doing, and what our current thought process is for taking out the master.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so you discuss plans well into the evening. You're fed. They have plenty of wine to pass around and share, especially now that they're willing and able to make more. And I think that's probably where we should call it for tonight. Now,
Alrighty.
we just did that thing, but since you have completed the quests necessary to achieve your fated companion, you now level to 8.
Hey.
Good
Nice.
thing about milestones.
Yep.
We're going to close the recording down here for this evening. Thanks everybody who's watching along so far, and we'll catch you next week.